So I'm doing some research here, and I was reading something about cocoons, and I shared on my YouTube channel yesterday about a cocoon and how necessary it is to go through that cocoon period, that cocoon process where you literally lock yourself away. And this can be a habit over time. And I believe that's what it is for me. It's a habit over time where when I have that one-on-one time with myself, I talk about the woman's 3 appointments that she must have every day, one with God, one with herself, and one with others. When I have my appointment with God and my appointment with myself, it is very private, right? And it's very personal, it's very intimate. And that's my cocoon. That's the cocoon that I go into on a daily basis so that I re-emerge ready to fly. When we think about the cocoon in the natural process, the caterpillar becomes a butterfly one time. But you are not a caterpillar, you are a woman, and a woman is allowed to reinvent, right? A woman is allowed to re-emerge as a new version of herself. I hope you're hearing me. A woman is allowed to reinvent, and she is allowed to re-emerge as a newer, better version of herself. And we live life in seasons and cycles. Women, we know all about cycles, right? And we depend on these cycles to tell us if things are going well or if things are not going well. We can get stuck, though, in some of the cycles that we are in. And when we get stuck in a cycle, we no longer feel like a butterfly. We feel like a caterpillar. And the truth is, very often we actually regress from butterfly to caterpillar, but that is not a bad thing, because what happens when you feel like your butterfly season is over, when you feel like I've been doing life this way all this time and everything seemed okay, why all of a sudden does everything seem strange? Why all of a sudden does it feel like I don't know what I'm doing, like I don't know who I am? Why all of a sudden? Because that season, that phase, that butterfly phase is over, and it's time for a new one. So you become a caterpillar again, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, even practically. Things that were easy for you, things that were second nature for you, all of a sudden feel strange. They even feel wrong for you to be doing them, and you can't quite picture what it is. And it could be that life is signaling to you that it's time to go into a cocoon again. It is time to hide away. It is time to grow. It is time to evaluate. I always talk about this: evaluate, evolve, and then elevate. That's what the cocoon is for. It's where you evaluate your life, you allow yourself to evolve, and that's when you elevate to the next level. When you come out of the cocoon again, and you're a butterfly again, but you look different this time. Don't get stuck in what you used to look like before. And it might have been beautiful. It might have been amazing. But now it's time for something else, right? Some of you are struggling because you're holding on to an old season and you're not understanding that it is time to cocoon again. It is time to reevaluate your life, and you find yourself, oh, I need a wardrobe change. Oh, I got to spring clean. That's part of it. That's part of it. But you also have to spring clean in here, and you also have to spring clean in here. There is no substitute for that. There are no amount of manicures, pedicures, hairstyles, wardrobe changes that will take the place of the changes that you need to make in your mind and in your spirit and in your heart. So don't feel like you have to stay stuck where you are. You don't. I know that it's gonna look strange at first for you to kind of step back and step into yourself. I know it's going to feel strange. It might even bring up some disappointment, but these are the things that you'll need to deal with so that you can move forward. And you'd be surprised. This is the reason why your budget is crazy. This is the reason why you can't lose the weight. This is the reason why relationships are falling apart, because you're not attending to yourself in this season. For many of you, the season that you once flew in, where people admired you for all that you were, that season is over, and it feels strange. You feel rejected. You feel like a failure. You're not a failure. It's time for something new. I hope this helps. Blessings on your journey. I'll talk to you soon. I don't know why I've been waving my finger like that, but I'll talk to you soon.